Well, it is August 2019, and you know what type of time it is for this month? It is my empties. Because I go through products quite quickly, and I think this is the best thing to do to find out if a product was good or not. Hence, the products are empty. And it's all in this lovely, attractive Kroger bag. So if you're interested in finding out what I actually went through this month, then keep watching, my dears. Keep watching. Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my dears, and thank you so much for pushing the little play button. I really, really appreciate it. Now today, I'm going to do my monthly empties, yes, because actually this month is actually not as much as it is on the other month. Because I've been trying to go through my products because, you know, new products are going to be coming in, new launches, and I live in an apartment, people. I live in an apartment, so there's not a lot of places to put things, hence why I videotape outside. So, I'm going to let you know what I think about the products. A lot of these you've seen in my past videos, so you know they're fantastic if I'm telling you again. And I'm going to go little small snippets on those, do that, their repetition. But if they're new, I'll let you know my actual review because I may not have had a video on it. And if I did, I'll put the links down below and I'll mention them. But before we begin, I just want to remind you to please consider subscribing and remember to push the little notification bell. And to follow me on all of my social medias, just in case you haven't already, on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, and even Snapchat. And it all has the exact same handle. I try to make it quite easy for you, at Enidbluesinger, as well as my IMDb page, Enid Now, I know, I bought some hot curlers. I know, a little off topic here. I bought some hot curlers and I've been trying to figure out how to use it, different techniques. I also posted this picture on my social medias. And apparently you guys like the look, you guys also like that makeup tutorial. Let me know if you guys actually want a tutorial on it on my Instagram. I had a few people requesting it. And as for hair, once I actually get it like packed down how to use it to create, because I kind of have an idea how to create it, but once I perfect it, do a how-to on it. Let me know if you're interested in that type of video, comment below. Because I'm going to do content that you actually want to see. And I try to do these whenever I have dates, and yesterday I had important events I had to do yesterday, so hence there. So I'll hush because I do tend to talk a lot, sorry. And let's dive into the product, and it won't be in any particular order. I'll let you know what I've actually. Good morning, everyone, or evening or afternoon, whichever time you're in. It is hot. It is Houston, it's morning, I usually have coffee. If you watch my videos, I usually have coffee, but let's see. I drink my Zarka, which is my preferred drink, and I do have this Propel electrolyte in it. I drink it twice a day because it's good for the immune system, helps with weight and clear your bodies from, you know, junk. So let's dive into the product, shall we? Because even though it's not a lot, I tend to talk a lot. So let's jump right in. One of the first products, and it is a repetition product, are the Pond wipes. And yes, I even have a repurchase because I go through makeup, my dears. Hence, what I love to do. I go through makeup. Now, I do use the Ponds. I do have the Evening Soothe, which is the purple one. And I do have the original Fresh, the cold cream technology. Now, you're probably wondering which one's better. Honestly, they're both the same. The only thing that I do prefer the purple one, the Evening Soothe, sorry, is because this one feels a lot more delicate onto your skin, and especially if you have mascara, etc. You go underneath here and underneath the eyes here, you have to be very gentle. You know, we have very thin skin there. Everybody, I don't care who you are, everybody does. That's just how we're made. And so this one's a lot more gentler, and it does remove everything quite nicely. Like, my routine is getting the Pond's cream, getting that, trying to make sure the makeup can melt, and then I use these just to make sure everything is completely gone. I do use a couple of wipes. And then when I do my makeup, I do my eyes first. And so, you know, a lot of fallout, a lot of things to get out of the lines, I do use it clean up before using my face. And I use some today as well. And if you're wondering about my makeup today, I did use an old palette. It's supposedly expired, but you know what? I don't see any molding or anything. It'll be fine. It's this Anastasia palette. So if you're interested in finding out how I created this look with this palette, let me know. Comment below. I'll do a tutorial. So I've gone through these. This is a repetition. I also gone, which is also a repetition. I do have another one over there. It's the Sephora Dry Clean. This helps clean my brushes. Yes, they're $14, but it's so worth it. And one of these lasts every 2 weeks, so hence probably why every month you see this. So this is my recommendation to spot clean your brushes whenever you use it. That way you can use it the next day instead of trying to wash them, because washing can take a little longer. But do actually like thoroughly clean your brushes. If you want me to do a video of how I use this product and how I actually, you know, deep down wash my brushes, let me know, comment below. And another thing that goes with that theme, when you want to really deep, this is one of the products I do use, and yes, it is an empty, and it does come with this nice little sponge, which I actually truly like. It's not really a sponge, but it's like one of those Sigma thingies. You put your brush right here and you go through it. I do like this product. It's the Sephora Solid Clean. Yes, I like a lot of Sephora products, so yes. Hashtag not sponsored. I don't even know who I am. Oh, the next thing I went to, which is similar to the Pond's, I think it was in this boxy charm that I got this, and this is the one I've always been curious. It's expensive, my dears. The Cleansing Spa Water contains natural herbal essence using Zemo Natural Spa Water, oil-free and mildly acidic from Collagen Dough. Now, I think it's one of the sample signs that I got to that boxy charm. What I want to tell you, this is absolutely fantastic. I love it. But did I see much of a difference from this than the regular drugstore? To be honest, no. They kind of work about the same. The only difference I actually saw is that when you do open this up, there was a lot more water in here than this, hence probably why it says it has some spa water. So it's just a lot more moisturized when you take the makeup off your skin. But these do about the same. Like I said, I prefer the purple one. So if you see it in the drugstore, these are like $6, or sometimes they have specials where you buy one, get the second one like for half off, which is probably why I got this blue one. I mean, I'll do either one. If one is out, I'll do the other one. But my favorite is the purple one. This one, what I say, it's good money to spend. For me personally, no, I'll stick to my Pond's. But this, if you really want it, I think will be better if you have dry to extra dry skin because of the water content in it, because it is drenching with water. I think this will be better than these. But if you have normal skin to oily skin, this would be your best bet. And just in case you didn't know, and this is your first time seeing my videos, thank you so much, by the way. I really appreciate it. I have normal skin, just letting you know. Which is basically, for as a reviewer, that could be a curse and a blessing, if you think about it. Okay, the rest of the products I have are actual makeup related, since we got a lot of the skincare brushing done. Okay, I want to bundle these things up for a minute. I finished the Nars Tinted Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base, which is an eyeshadow primer. Now, I bought this maybe about a month and a half ago. Yes, I go through my products that quickly, my dears. These are expensive. Just letting you know, it's expensive, my dears. This is a doe foot applicator, kind of like how you would use for, that comes through the concealer. I love this product because it glides on your eyes, nothing's tugging, it covers, it actually holds your shadows for a long period of time. And it's tinted. See, it's like a concealer color. Hopefully the camera can catch the color. But yes, so this, would this bear repurchase? Yes, of course, I absolutely love it. And I think it's a lot less messier, because the traditional eye primers is those tubey things, you put it on here, you get your hair messy. Messy, my dears. At least with this, you can take it out, put it on your eye, get a beauty blender or any sponge that you may have wetted. That's what I did today with the Maybelline Fit Me concealer that I have. I'll show you that product. I'll talk about that product later. And you use your beauty blender, wet it, make sure everything's nice and even, and then get an eyeshadow or even another powder to set everything, and then just put your shadows on, and it lasts all day, my dears. So this is definitely a repurchase. The other one is the Too Faced 24-hour anti-crease insurance. This does the same thing as the other one. It is fantastic. The only thing is that it has no color. If you want like some tinted, the way to remedy that, which would be, like I said, you know, eyeshadow primer that's tinted, or what you can do is mix it with your concealer. That way you can have a lot of coverage. Like me personally, I do like things that have a little tinted because, you know, I have redness and I do have some veins. I would like to have that. It would be a lot easier, but that's a way to remedy it. But the product itself is absolutely fantastic on Too Faced primers. I mean, come on now. You may have to fix it if you want some actual color. Now this is another primer, but it's not for the eyes, it's for the face. I think I got this months ago. The Becca Evermatte Poreless Priming Perfector. Now here's the thing about this product, it's interesting. If you have very dry to extra dry skin, don't get this. Just don't get this. I have normal skin, and to be honest, would I ever buy this again? No. And here's why. Now, if you have oily skin, this would be like your best friend. Here's the thing. You get it out, it's clear. I have like very little left, but that little bit I was able to get out. You know, it goes on clear. Cool. The problem is when you put it all over your face, it gets so hard to where you feel like you can't move your face. And the only trick that I've learned, the thing is it stays that way and you have a hard time trying to move your face because you're thinking you're gonna crack your foundation or something. Yeah, it's that serious, my dears. I know, that's serious. So another remedy that I did while using this product is I did get my beauty blender and wet it and just put it on top, and that helps break a little bit of the primer. Now I don't think that's the best way of using it because you're kind of breaking it down. Now I did see my pores get smaller, so this is a good product. But when it came to my foundation, I think it's because I use a beauty blender with water. My foundation broke down a lot faster. This really didn't keep it. Now when I was using it without the water, it did, but my face felt so hard. It was hard to move. So this will not be a repurchase, and if you have dry to extra dry skin, avoid it. Run, my dears, run. Even normal skin, or if you have like, you're sensitive to certain textures or just want the freedom of moving your face. Yeah, because I have a lot of expression in my face a lot, and this didn't help the situation. This kind of caged it, so no. And I love Becca, by the way. It's just, this product, no, not a repurchase. Okay, I'm gonna bundle these two up because they're both concealers. This is the Tarte Creaseless Concealer. I think it was one of the newest ones, and this shade is in 20N Light. Now this one, so you can tell, everything's like close to the same color that I usually choose. Well, this one, the only thing that I can tell you is that it's very moisturizing. It has that doe foot application that I mentioned before that's usually on concealers. Put it underneath the eyes, but remember you have to do it one eye at a time because it will set very quick, so you have to be like ah! But it did keep my makeup on all day and moisturized underneath. I think this is good for all skin types in my opinion. Is this a repurchase? Yes, because I actually love the feel on my skin. Have I repurchased it right now? No. That's because I'm working on another concealer. Drugstore. I know, shocking. I'm just as shocked as you are, my dears. Just as shocked. But this is the concealer that I actually do like from Tarte, and I think it was for years, but I think they repackaged it because people avoided it due to the packaging. This is a lot friendlier, so, and it's a lot more attractive to the eye. So this is definitely a winner. The other concealer that I just finished like is the Huda Beauty, the Overachiever Concealer. I have this in shade Marshmallow 02B, and I've used this in my other videos. Like if you look down in the description box, I usually go ahead and put this under there. Now this one I do like consistency, but it's very thick, so you can place it like I put it underneath my eyes, bridge of my nose, my forehead, underneath my nose there, and blend it. It won't set. It'll give you time to do what you need to do. It's good. My makeup on all day, and it looked flawless underneath. I just think I need to go a shade up because I think this one's a little bit too light for my skin tone, just a little bit. But is this a repurchase? Definitely. I just need to go up a shade. Another product I actually went through is actually this foundation, and I think I went through the other foundation last month, but this is the Anastasia foundation stick, and this is in the shade Natural. Like, as you can tell, gone. Did I like it? It's one of those middle of the road foundations because it goes nice. Like, it's a convenient product to put all over your face. You have to use a brush because I've noticed with sponges it doesn't move very well, so you have to use a brush to move and put it into places that you need. It did stay for a good 8 hours. Would I say this is a foundation for like 12 or take it up to the evening? Not so much. You may have to reapply in certain places, repowder, so it's a good work to school foundation, but like an all day when you have things to do, or if it's like hot like how it is here in Texas, yeah, this is gonna melt. So this is it's not terrible, but it's the middle of the road. So let's just say I'm out somewhere and I need foundation like fairly quickly and I want it to be a stick. Yeah, this would be what I would do. That's middle of the road pricing. But what I say is my holy grail. No, my holy grail stick foundation, if you're wondering, is this one. It's the Hourglass. So yes, I love that one. It's my favorite, my favorite. And I use this like for photo shoots and stuff like that because it makes you look absolutely doll-like and poreless. Love that foundation as a stick. So this one, middle of the road. Like I said, it's a repurchase. Yes, when I need it, but it's not my holy grail. And I say this would be good for normal to oily. The next product I actually went through, which I was quite shocked, is from Stilla. Is the Into the Blue eyeshadow. Like, I love this one. Like, if you've been on my channel, I'm sure you've noticed the theme. I like blue. This was like blue, purple. Let me try to swatch the little bit that's there. As you can tell, it's like barely, my dears. I love this color. It has that little bit of dual chrome in it, but it's just barely candling when you get in the eye. It's gone. Now, I love this color. This color is easy to apply. It says it doesn't move around. There's no fallout on the eyes. Nothing like that. It's actually really nice, and I love this color. So is this a repurchase? If you haven't seen the expression on my face, yes, this is definitely a repurchase. I love it. I love the Stilla formulas, but this, because of the color, the intensity, the yes, my dears, definitely a repurchase. I went through a mascara, which is good because mascaras last like at the most 3 months without you getting an infection. So yeah, I reviewed this product in a video. It's this one right over here, and it's the Winky Lux Full Face that I got. It was first impression. I absolutely loved it. This is the So Extra mascara. Now, I have one of those lashes that are very droopy, straight, hard for them to actually keep a curl. Yes, I have one of those lashes. This one I was so impressed because if you go back and look at that video, you'll see my reaction to it, and my lashes went phew. I was like, oh, okay. And this formula is not heavy at all. It's actually very light, and it stays actually for a very long while. Now for me, because my lashes are very stubborn, I do use the curler throughout the day, but that's like with any mascara. I'm sure now, because of the heat, the mascara I have now, which I'm not a fan of. I'll give you a future video about that because I will be doing products that are, well, not that great. I have a separate bag for that. So yes, unfortunately the mascara, I will discuss that, why, pros, cons, why it's like that. This one's a fantastic product, and will I actually repurchase the Winky Lux So Extra mascara? Of course, because it's just fabulous. Now, the next few products are actually powders. So let me breeze through these as much as possible. I finished the Cosmetic by Redness. Now, I did do a video not too long ago actually about how to deal when you have rosacea, because I do have rosacea, in case you haven't seen that video, or if you have redness or anything of your skin, what you can do. It's this video right over here. I'll also link it down in the description below, just in case you haven't seen it yet. Now, this one, when I open it, you're going to be like, wait, but you still have some product. I hit pan, but here's the problem. When I put my brush in here, like, barely anything comes up. Like, you have to really like push to get anything through. But when I use my brush, it doesn't pick up much of anything. You have to be like rubbing and rubbing, which is why this looks like this. You have to be like, and then when you go on the skin, nothing comes up. So yeah, this kind of goes to a certain point. Now, will I say this is a repurchase? Definitely. Like I indicated in that video, just, you know, short spoiler alert. It does help with your redness and covering it up. It's just a big help, my dears. Yes, it's a huge help. So this is definitely a repurchase. I love this product. The only critique is that I just wish you could actually finish it, and I just go like right here and you can't even use it. But this is good for all skin types in my opinion, because it's not so heavy that a dry person could use it. I just suggest for that dry person to moisturize their skin balance. But this is definitely a repurchase. The next one that I went through is, of course, a Winky Lux product. Yes, my dears, I hit pan. Like I said, I'll link that video down in the description below. And this is in the shade medium. I do love this product. Oh my goodness. it covers what you need. The only thing that I'm a little bit like confused about, they do sell like a small sample that's also medium, but that covers more than this, and supposedly they're the same product, but this one that doesn't cover as much as that. I'm a little confused. Maybe it's because it's bigger, maybe any other shade, I don't know. So I may just order a darker shade just because I like full coverage. I want to make sure I am nice and clean and covered and not show my imperfections, because my dears, I have imperfections unfortunately, but this is definitely a repurchase. I love it. I'm just gonna try a darker shade. The next product I went through is the sample, the Lock It Translucent Powder. Well, as you can tell, I got it in one of those Sephora 500 points things. I do like this product, I do. It's just, I think it's because it's so little, the product has a hard time coming out, so that was a pain. But I do love this product, but I'm not obsessed with it, and it's not going to be my holy grail, and it's not going to be one of my top wipes, only because I just felt like it didn't keep my foundation as long as I would like, and when I tried putting it underneath the eyes, it kind of crimped it a little bit. It didn't leave it as smooth as some of my other powders, and when I put it, like, just use it all over the face and on my neck, for some reason it kind of got a little weird and kind of textury. Not bad, but unless you look really close to my face, you'd be able to see it. So this, if I'm in a pinch, sure, but is it a repurchase? No. Oh, we're almost done, my dears. This is gonna be like my fastest empties I've ever done. The next one, I did go through this eyeshadows from MAC. I mean, I've used this so much. I mean, the wording in the back is like gone. I mostly just use this wiper. I put my eyeshadow primer on, or like concealer to use it as a primer. I would just use this to set. That's mostly what I used it for. So I do like the setting of it, and it does get like the rest of my eyeshadow on, but I don't think that was the intention of this, because it's a true eyeshadow. I want to put a little bit of whiteness or some clear like in the inner corners or on my lid. So I do like it, and is this a repurchase? Sure. It's just right now I have so many palettes I'm still trying to get through, that this is definitely, it's not like I'm going to run into MAC and get another one right now. Let's just say that. But is it a bad product? No. I just have a lot of shadows at the moment. So, yeah. And the last product I went through, and actually I went through this morning because it's part of the color I have on my lips, or at least the last bit of it, is from the Lorac and Belle-ieve. This came from the Beauty and the Beast line. I think that came out last year, I believe. I reviewed these lipsticks. It's this video right over here. And I'll also put it down in the description below. I mean, I still have like 3 more lipsticks that I haven't gone through, and there's one that's still like basically brand new because I really don't use it, and it's a red. I rarely wear red lipstick. A lot of my reasoning for that is because red lipstick, at least for me, it runs or it goes underneath the lip and it doesn't stay like in its place, and that's really annoying. Red is a very hard color to pull off in my opinion. I know there's some ladies and men that do. Me, I don't think I'm a red type of gal. I like more the berries and the purples type of thing. Right now I'm wearing a new lip, I know, that's me talking about color. But red is just, it's a rarity for me. It's rare, and I'm still trying to find a product that will actually stay, not cause issues or smudge. You don't have that fear where you're walking around and you go in the mirror, you see all the red go like across your cheek, and you're like, oh, let me know. Comment below, and I may go ahead and try it, see if it works for me. Alright, my dear, and that is all the empties I went through in the month of August. That's actually a lot less than the past couple of months, which I think that's an improvement. Right now for next month, I haven't gone through anything, but I'm sure I'll have another empties. Like I said, I know these videos are a little bit more old-fashioned. Not a lot of people do them anymore, but I love doing empties because I feel like that's how you're able to get the most information about product from your favorite influencer. Hopefully I'm one of them. Because you get to have a better in-depth review about, okay, how are these products going? Did these actually last? Like some of the primers or foundations I was telling you about. First impressions, 2 or 3 times, you may not be able to get that kind of information, and products are expensive, my dears. You work really hard for your money and you don't want to waste it. So I understand, believe me, I understand, my dears. And so I feel like these are actually valuable to know. This is good information for you to know. That way you can make a better decision about your buying process on products, because brands, well, over exaggerate, and some products work for some people and some products may not. Like I said, you may disagree or agree on what I've said about the product, but if you do and do not, that's great. That's what makes you human, and that's what makes you absolutely fantastic. But let me know what kind of products you gone through, comment below, and let's chat and see if maybe you agree with some of the products, or if some of the products that I was like, no, or middle of the road, but it works fantastic with you. Let me know, comment below, and let me know what kind of skin type you have. Maybe it's an application I wasn't aware of. Let me know. Let's educate each other, because I don't know everything. So, yeah, I don't. As hard as that is to believe, I know. But thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. You guys are absolutely fantastic. And also, if you made it to the end of my video, as always, yay! I know, yay! I really, really appreciate you supporting me. I really appreciate it. You are absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'm sure this heat kind of ruined my hair. Yeah, that lets you know how much heatness it is in Texas. So, until no further ado, until next time, I'm gonna leave you with one last thing. Be safe, be kind, be careful. I love you, I miss you, and I'll see you on my next video. And remember, if there's a particular video that you want me to do, either a product review or a makeup tutorial, or just have questions about even like my music, then let me know. I love you, and I'll see you on my next video. Love you always.